Well, couple lessons were learned today. Ephises are hard to hit when they could go anywhere in the strike zone. Also, diving without drop spot is difficult for me. Not the showing I wanted, unfortunately. I feel like I let the team down. Sorry, Jason. Sorry, Kahuna. I'm sorry, Nolan. Hope to bring it back with a first place finish in the future, if you can forgive me. But hey, you know what? At least I didn't bunt.
So the Astro Pigeons came in third. So what? We'll have our day. Maybe not next week. Maybe not the week after. But I'm a competitor. And so are the rest of my boys. Jim and Lionel are beasts.
Don't forget guest spot.
And don't forget guest spot. They'll probably be good too. Hopefully, we need a win. We're a very middling team. There's a chance we just get seconds and thirds all season. But who knows, baby? Stay tuned for more Astro Pigeon success. And failures. There's going to be a lot.
What can I say? I called it. I accurately assessed Spencer, defeated swiftly. Nick lost like he always does. Face Dennis. What else could a Roach ask for? 3 points, I'm happy as hell.
This is a week I had to win, and I did it. Bested Nick, bested Tyler. I'm happy for showing up today, and I think I played some of my best ball. I got pretty lucky with the wheel, mostly baseball stuff, and if King of the Wheel was a determinant of how I was going to do faring the first week of this week, then I'm cool with it. I think I played well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first ever Factions review show. I'm Crit Nick.
I'm Papa Dan.
And we're about to run you through the first week of Dinger City Factions. And if you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it. There's 4 videos or there's one big old master video to catch you up. But we are here to review the 4 games that happened. We're going to talk about the boon that was unlocked at the end, some standings, a couple retcons, and next week's players and event. So let's review the games first. Game 1 was Tyler versus Spencer, and I know we were both watching that one.
Yeah, and the wheel spun, and it landed on the April Fool's patch.
And that is a tough one. There are a lot of rules just randomly placed in there, like Shy Guy's banned, Monty Mole has every ability, Super Duper Jump, some of the guys with Super Jump have, where they jump like to the skybox. It's a lot, and something that actually wound up mattering a lot in that game was Diddy's Ephus pitch.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal.
It was absolutely brutal, and Spencer did not wind up scoring a run that entire game. It ended 12-0 with Tyler hitting the first home run of Factions with DK, and also getting the first inside the Parker with Boshi after a failed super duper jump from Spencer.
And, Tyler was talking to me off camera about using that Ephus pitch, and he said, listen, it's a competition. He has his team on his back. He had to do it. And he was able to pitch pretty fancily to Spencer, not allowing a single run the entire game.
Yeah, he played very well. And you know what? I think just winning that game, is a big sigh of relief. Like, I am getting second place at least. All right, so the next match was me versus Dennis. And this was one, of course, I'm a little bit nervous about going in. But it wound up being 11-7 at the end. Wasn't bad. And I hit the 3rd home run of Factions, and it was the 5-star ding dong from none other than Flamin' Hot Para, baby.
Your signature character. And you know what? If someone was going to hit a 5-star ding dong, I'm happy that it was your signature character.
Absolutely. Me too. It was awesome. It felt so good. And that game, it felt closer than it might have looked. But yeah, you definitely got the best of me there. And then, what was the end score of that one?
It was 11-7.
It was 11-7. I said it 3 times.
And it felt like the most baseball game to me, honestly. Granted, we had crappy characters, but really, a fair baseball game.
Yeah, Smucker's Draft is a lot of fun. I think that we've come to agree that the person who gets to pick between the 2 teams is the more powerful of the
course.
2. The little brother gets the bigger piece of the sandwich. That's how the commercial goes, right? And I definitely think the team I made for you was a little bit better in hindsight. I don't know what I would have done differently because I don't remember them exactly.
Too many characters that I think I was pretty good with. You gave the other team Toadad and Toad and Shy Guy, characters I usually don't pick, but the babies I hit with, Monty I hit with. So both teams were shitters, but both teams at the end of the day I think were fair. But yes, being able to choose that team I think gives the other team an advantage.
Absolutely. It's rough that I got the team that I knew I'd be more comfortable with, and after about the first inning I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that was not good. This is bad. All right, moving on to me versus Spencer. And this is where our retcon comes in, by the way. We said earlier that it was going to be 1 point for third place. That's dumb. So it's going to be 2 points for third place and the big old goose egg 0 for fourth place. So I played against Spencer, and he was up on me for a while. It was pretty scary. He almost mercied me. And then I wound up pulling it back.
Yeah, that's just super duper Andrew rules,
Oh my
And
gosh.
9 runs is not really 9 runs. It's really kind of just like 9 hits.
It was a full length of a game, too,
Yeah.
and ended in the bottom of the 5th because the end score was 25-15.
Yeah, and
It was insane.
Spencer, had to verse an Ephus pitch Diddy, had to play super duper Andrew rules, got the phantom dive multiple
All
times.
the time with Integrosity rules.
And
yeah.
and on the icing on top of it, when you gave him the dick ball, he slap hit.
That was his fault. That had nothing to do with me. That was him. But, gotta respect the grind just going for a cute little single.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to the big match of this week. You versus Tyler. Dennis, I think it goes without saying that you came out guns blazing here.
Yeah, like I said before, the wheel is something I think I'm pretty good with doing as many streams as we do, and I've done good in King of the Wheel. This was my week to, I think, win, and I'm happy that I showed up. I was very confused though about how the first draft started. I thought we were doing Nolan draft. I mean regular 1-1 draft. I wasn't getting it. I think the icing on the cake was as I was able to lock Tyler out of a pitcher, and I think ultimately that was really the only reason why I was able to take ahead. He didn't have a pitcher. He had Madge, I had Boo, and I had heavies. So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it was brutal, but you know what? The Gamma Gators, you really put one forward for them. But honestly, I think every team, I hate to speak for myself here a little, but I think every team performed pretty well this week.
Agree.
I think that there were no absolute stinkers. The scores didn't seem very close for the most part. The smallest run differential was 4, right?
Mhm.
But I think everybody's really ready to get some baseball going. It's been a while for us, so we're really happy to be back in the studio, getting some games in, baby.
Yeah, and I was telling Tyler before, winning a regular season game or classic game, it feels good. Getting points on the board for 3 other people you're fighting with and for feels so sweet. And I think that's the biggest reason why I'm excited for factions, and you guys should be too, because a win is just not a win for me. It's a win for everyone of the Gamma Gata Nation.
Gamma Gator? Oh my god! Keep that in. All right, so let's talk about that boon you unlocked, Dennis. This is probably one of my favorite boons in the whole entire system that we've laid out, the rematch boon. Now, do you know what it does?
No, but tell me.
Okay, I will. So if anyone on the Gamma Gators loses a game and says, hey, I don't think I was supposed to lose that game, they can automatically say, I want a rematch, and the next day's video will be a rematch between those 2 players. And the first result is totally washed, and the new result is what sticks.
That is very powerful,
It is
especially
very
in the
powerful.
wrong person's hands.
Like you?
Yes.
Or Billy?
Yes.
No, it's oh my god. It's gonna be dramatic when it comes out. Who knows when we're gonna get it? That tension's gonna be sitting for a while. And a lot of the boons are like that. They're just like when they happen. They could happen whenever in the rest of the season. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out. All right, so let's talk about the standings. Pretty easy this week. The Gamma Gators are currently in first with those fat 5 points. The Cyber Roaches in second place with 3. The Astro Pigeons with their retconned 2. Yes. And the Robo Rats chilling in last place with that big old goose egg. Honk, honk. Although the Gamma Gators just got that first win, we have a lot more factions to go. 12 weeks plus a big old fat minigame week right in the middle. Tons of points to be had, and we are so excited to see what happens next. And speaking of what happens next, here's what's happening next week and who's playing.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that game either, Nick.
Oh, me neither. Look at that representation for the Astro Pigeons. Oh, I love them.
Gamma Gators chomp chomp, baby.
And guys, before we go, we just wanted to talk about our merch because there is a special way you can help us earn points. Whoever's merch logo sells the most stuff is going to get the equivalent points of a first place win at the end of the season. And then it'll go down the rope, second, third, and fourth.
So
That's crazy. You can influence the points around here.
you know what? Everyone loves a good gator, and you can have the colors, and not just this color, but white and black as well if you're not feeling the green. So let's go Gamma Gators.
Oh, Dennis, hold on. I'm just being informed from my merch guy that actually all the shirts come in black, white, these colors, and a secondary color each. So go to dingercity.com. Yeah, dingercity.com and check out all the different colors. We have t-shirts, we got tank tops, and we got stickers of all the new logos. All right, guys. Well, I think that about does it for us. We will catch you next week for the next Factions review show. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Enjoy week 2 of Factions. We love you so much, and
Dinger City out.